What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. Happy Saturday to everybody. Somiskid here, coming to you from the back roads of small town Somis, California. So this is my second video, I guess technically my first real video, my vlog series here. So hopefully everything goes well. And I figured since that it's election day coming up soon, that we would talk a little bit about the election. So going to give you a little bit of my opinion, not too much of it. And then I just want to let you know like where you guys can go vote, or where you can find out where you can go vote, the election date, that kind of stuff. So obviously the big one, presidential election, got Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton representing the Democratic Party and Donald Trump representing the Republican Party. So obviously I'm not a Hillary fan. She has been in politics for over 30 years. Her husband obviously was president, and she is the definition of a career politician. And I think no matter what way you swing, you're a Democrat, you're a Republican, you're independent, whatever you want to say, my biggest complaint is that there are too many career politicians in the system right now, be it Republican or Democrat, that don't care about you. They don't care about what you want. They just care about themselves, and they keep going on and on for years, and nothing changes. Nothing happens. Nobody does anything. So that's why I'm a little bit of a fan of Donald Trump. He's not a politician. He is a businessman and who's jumped into becoming a politician. So he's not a career politician. It's not something he's been doing his whole life and doesn't get anything done and just doesn't care about the system or care about America. I think he cares about America, and I like that he's not a politician. So I think that he can bring something fresh and bring his business sense into the White House and hopefully get something done. I think that Hillary Clinton has done a lot of things here, and a lot of things that if normal people like you and me were to do, that we'd be in jail for. And I don't think it's right that she gets a pass. I don't think it's right that any of them get a pass. So that applies to any politician that gets away with this kind of stuff. It's been happening ever since politicians existed, that they get away with things that the normal American, the day-to-day American like me and you, wouldn't get away with. And I don't like it. And that's really my opinion. I don't want to dump too much on you. What do you guys think? What do you think about Hillary Clinton and having all these illegal, her server and all this stuff going on that she is getting passed over for? It's just not a big deal to these people. And if it was something that me and you would be doing, we'd be in jail. And then on the other hand, what do you think of Trump? What do you think of how he's so brash and about how he just says what he wants to say, even though he's trying to clean that up because it is getting a little bit closer to the day. So he's trying to be a little bit more easy on that stuff. Tell me what you really think. Tell me what you think. Have you done some research? Have you looked out for yourself? Have you done some reading? Not just reading Facebook and all this other stuff, but have you really done some research on Hillary Clinton's background, on Donald Trump's background, on how these things work? If you have, I'd love to hear about it. Please tell me in the comments below what you think and what research you've done. If you've got any interesting articles that are legitimate, no clickbait, stuff like that, I'd love to see them down on the links below. So that's all I'm going to say about the election as far as my opinion and how things go. As far as California goes, we got a lot of propositions on the ballot this time, and the only one I'm going to vote for is 64. I'm going to vote yes on 64. I'm going to vote no on the rest of them. I don't think any of the rest of them help out California at all. Locally here in Ventura County, C, F, all these measures, I'm voting no on all of them because I don't think any of them are good for the county, and I don't think any of the state propositions are good for the state. 64, I think, is good because it's the legalization of marijuana. Look, alcohol kills people every day. Cigarettes kill people every day. And we know it does. We know cigarettes kill people. We know alcohol kills people. And it's okay. It's okay for all these vices to be okay. But when it comes to marijuana, it's just such a big deal, and it's such a cliche, and it's such a, a faux pas for people to support it. Well, you know what? I don't know anybody that's ever overdosed on marijuana. You don't know anybody that's ever overdosed on marijuana. It's never happened. There's never been one case in the history of recording medical cases that's happened. And I've seen lots of medical benefits for it. So I think that's a great thing, that they need to be able to work on that more. And I think that the recreational side of it's going to be great for the state. We're going to be able to create a lot of money, a lot of tax money that will go to the state. I mean, we're one of the largest, literally one of the largest. California is one of the largest in the world. And I think that it will help our economic state. So I'm going to vote yes on it, because to me, a drug like marijuana being illegal is crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy when you've got all these other crazy stuff, alcohol and prescription drugs that are ruining America and all this other stuff that's legal, but you can't smoke a joint. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So I'm going to vote yes on that one. The rest of them, I don't like them at all. So go check it out. You can check out the state website. The state website has all the information on all the props on there. So just go through them. I just went one by one, checked them all out, and decided for myself what I wanted to vote. Didn't listen to any of these commercials and any of this stuff that's on TV, because it's all one-sided. It's all one-sided stuff, and all these interest groups have just themselves in mind. So go read on them. You got a few days, and you can check it out. So that being said, November 8th, which is a Tuesday, November 8th, you can go and vote. That is the day. If you did not know, now you know. If you don't know where to vote, if you want to vote but you don't know where your precinct is, you can go to headcount.org. It's a nonpartisan website. It doesn't push any agenda, but you can put in your state, you can put in your county, and it will tell you where you need to go vote. So if you don't know, check that out. Headcount.org is where you can go. I'll put a link in the description down below. So, that's it. I'd like to know what you think about the election. I think it's one of the craziest, if not the craziest election I've ever seen in my lifetime, and it's going to be interesting. So Tuesday night will be an interesting and a historic night, one way or the other. A woman wins. It's historic. Yay, women. Donald Trump wins. It's historic. He's a one of a kind. Nobody's ever run for president like him. So it is a historic night no matter what happens. Just get out and vote. Get out and vote. Use your voice in your vote. And then that way on Wednesday morning, you can go to work and you can bitch about whatever you want to, because you got up and you went and voted. So go do that. Exercise your right as an American. People don't have that right. It's something that you have, something that I have, that I will exercise on Tuesday. I will go and cast my vote the way that I think. I've done the research. You should too. Read into this stuff. Find out what's up. And then go cast your vote. Do the American thing and cast your vote. If you don't, hey, that's the American thing too. That's a good thing about America, is that you've got the ability to do as you please to a certain amount. And you know what? If you decide that you don't want to vote, you want to take part in all this crazy shit that's going on, you can do that too. And you know what? I'll still love you. So do what you got to do. Hopefully you'll go and vote on Tuesday. I'll be there. Again, headcount.org will tell you where you need to go and vote. Tuesday, November 8th is the day where you can go and cast your vote. So go do that. Hopefully everybody will. If you could like my video, if you could subscribe to my video, if you could share it around the world with all your friends and everybody, and I'd really appreciate that. So you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and hopefully we will see you on Tuesday. God bless America.